Today's Love This Way show is brought to you by The Club. The Club is a safe space I curated just for you. There's tips, challenges, downloads, ebooks, journals, coloring books. Just all you need to help you to succeed in your relationship endeavors. The best part? Each tier comes with free coaching sessions with me. So if you've been wanting to book a session with me but couldn't quite afford it yet, join a club and save hundreds. The coaching sessions alone are reason enough to join. With tiers starting at only $37 a month, you don't want to miss this opportunity. Visit shaliavinny.com, choose the membership level of your choice, and go to your calendar and book your free session. I can't wait to connect more with you. And make sure you mention Love This Way sent you. Hello and welcome to the Love This Way podcast, the show that exists to help men and women everywhere to be better at love. Never any gender wars, back and forth, or nonsense. Just great tips to help you find and sustain the love of your dreams. Because love is a journey, but you need direction. So get ready because each episode we're going to be talking about our real life issues, answering tough questions, and building solid relationships with one another as we heal, learn, and grow. I'm your host, your girl, Dr. Shalia Vinny, and today's show is for my beggars. How long are you going to beg them to love you? Can we talk about it? Hey, quick question. How long are you going to sit around and just settle? You think love is supposed to be this hard? You've explained to your person numerous times what you need to feel loved, seen, appreciated, and safe, but they continue to do the opposite. You feel like you're hard to love, or maybe you're asking for too much, but the truth is they don't want to do it. How many ways do they need to show and prove to you before you take the hint? They're not changing because you don't require them to. You have shown them that you don't stand on business and that you're going to forgive them for anything and everything they do. So guess what? They continue to disrespect you because they know that you're going to continue to take it. The loneliest place to be is in a relationship by yourself. You're the one fighting for attention, trying to make the relationship work, and going out of your way to make sure that they feel love by doing all the things for them that you wish they would do for you. You secretly believe that you can show them how to love you by loving them how you need to be loved. But your efforts aren't reciprocated, and they're even sometimes met with the code, well, I never asked you to do that, which is a slap in the face and a total break to your heart. How much longer? How much longer are you going to sit in this relationship with someone who clearly doesn't value you? It's crazy because you're so afraid of losing them that you've inadvertently lost yourself. You give and give and give, at first out of love, then out of a place of desperation because you fear you're not reaching them, and then finally out of resentment before it turns to anger and you walk away. But why does it have to get that far? You keep on showing them vision boards and videos of plans and ideas you would love to do together, and it keeps being met with condescending tones and empty promises. They don't say no, but it's loud enough for you to hear it deep in the fiber of your being. You don't want to believe it, but deep down there is a sadness because you know that they're not trying to change and they don't value you. They just don't value you enough to even give you the bare minimum. A little piece of you starts to die little by little, more and more every single day, just waiting and hoping that one day they're going to feel the same way about you that you do about them. But that day never comes. So you start to slowly detach, and it's hard. You decide to save yourself any more further heartache by just pulling away slowly. But guess what? They notice, and just like that, things change. You're so happy because finally, they are showing up and showing out. They're communicating, they're going on dates with you, they're speaking life into you, making passionate love to you, and doing all the things you've been begging for all this time. So next thing you know, you fall deeper and you're happier than you've been in a long time. But the problem is, it was short-lived. It stops as quickly as it started. They felt you slipping away too. And guess what? They couldn't allow that, so they breadcrumbed you. They gave you just enough of what they know you needed from them to be happy again. And then once that happened and they saw that you were good, boom, just like that, they take it away because they don't need to do it anymore. But they leave just enough hope that you're going to be that person again. You're sitting around. I just know that they got it in them. I just know that it's coming back. They're trying. They must be stressed. You make all these excuses for them. It's like sometimes we get so used to nothingness that those breadcrumbs can feel like the whole loaf of bread. Even crumbs are very filling when you're starving. But crumbs don't nourish you or make you feel safe. Only consistency and intentional love can do that. And so we're back to pleading and begging and hoping and wishing that things will get better. And sometimes things are good, but they are mostly bad. It's way more bad than good in this type of relationship. A circular motion is all you do. It just goes round and round and round. Damn, I'm dizzy just thinking about it. Hey friend, make sure you check out shaliavinny.com. You can join a club there. You can book one-on-one coaching sessions with me. You can buy my books there. Oh, and you can get free advice from me now. Go to shaliavinny.com, click the free advice tab, and go ahead and submit your question. I will be answering those questions on my social medias, so make sure you do that because you don't want to miss out. Love you guys. So we've been discussing what it looks like to be begging for attention and love from your partner. But sometimes we do it without even knowing we're doing it. And there are some of you who are convinced you don't do it at all. So here are 7 ways you may not realize you're begging for attention from your partner, but you are. Number 1, constantly asking for compliments. Do you find me attractive anymore? Do you like this? Do you like what I have on? What do you think of my hair? What do you think of this? How do you feel about that? This shows that you're seeking validation rather than feeling secure in the relationship. They should already be complimenting you without you having to fish for one. Number 2, repeatedly requesting quality time. I would love if we could spend more time together. Do you have time? Can you find some time for me? This becomes begging when it's a continuous need you're expressing without a response. They never seem to have time. They just can't show up for you. Always initiating affection. Number 3, why don't you hold my hand or hug me? This indicates that you're begging for physical intimacy that should be naturally reciprocated. Intimacy is way deeper than sex. And basic intimacy matters tremendously. It's not that hard when someone truly values and likes you. Next one, regularly reminding them to check in. Why didn't you call or text me today? This reveals a desire for basic communication that should be consistent without constant reminders. No one is too busy to call or text at some point throughout the day. No one. The next one, of course, is frequently asking for reassurance. Do you love me? Are you happy? Are you sure you love me? This reflects that you're pleading for emotional security when you should feel it without having to ask repeatedly. Why do you feel like you need to ask this question? This should be something that they're doing for you. It's easy. Next one, pushing for future plans. When are we going to talk about our future? Can you show me what that looks like? Can you tell me, do you see yourself marrying me? Do you see yourself committing? Do you see me? Am I in the future for you? This is something that should go without saying. We are begging for commitment and clarity when this should be something that you're both naturally discussing. When someone is interested in you and they have a plan for you and for you to fit into their life, they automatically talk about the future as if you're in it. I can't wait till we buy this. I can't wait till we see that, till we go here, till we go there. It's all about us. If they're not including you, if it's not an us, this is an issue. The last one, always asking for help or favors. Could you help me? I actually am struggling with this. I need you to help me with that. This is an issue, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because it feels like you're trying to get their attention through task rather than receiving their voluntary support. There's no reason that your person should see you struggling in any way and just be able to kick their feet up and feel good about it. A person that truly cares is going to want to lend a helping hand. That's just how it works. Sometimes a person will literally keep you around simply because of what you are to them and what you bring into their life. They don't love you for who you are. They love you for what you can do for them. You make them feel loved and safe, and that's an ego boost for them. And you being in their life is beneficial for them while it just drains the hell out of you. I want you to have the kind of love that allows you to rest because you can trust it. Not the kind of love that leaves so much to be desired. I don't want the kind of love that makes you question if you're good enough, attractive enough, or loved enough. You don't need to beg the right person to love you properly. And if if you do, that person is not your person. Don't be afraid to walk away from someone who shows you every chance they get how much they don't value you. They should be happy to love on you. They should be mindful and fearful of losing you because you add so much value to their lives that they don't want to live without you. They should be reassuring you and affirming you every day. Don't let anyone make you feel as if you are difficult to love. You deserve the kind of love that you put in. One-sided relationships will never succeed. You can't be the only one fighting for it to work. There's not enough love in the world to allow yourself to become someone's doormat. Stand up. Get out of your feelings and get real about what you deserve and what you need from your relationship. Don't fall for the breadcrumbing or the okie doke. You need consistency and someone loving you out loud on purpose or nothing at all. You are way too valuable and great to sit on the sidelines of your own love story. Speak up for yourself and stop settling for less than you deserve. There is a person who will love you like it's their calling, and you will be grateful for the day you walked away from the person who treated you like an option instead of their priority. You are not a dog. You do not beg. I am rooting for you always. If you need more help, you know you can go to shaliavinny.com and book a one-on-one session with me. I love you guys so much. You take care of yourselves and each other. Today's show is brought to you by The Club. Please rate the show on your favorite streaming platform and share it with one person who you think needs to hear it and ask them to do the same. Remember to never stop showing up for yourself and the love you desire to have. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good is better and your better is best. Until next time, your friend and relationship strategist, Dr. Shalia. Bye.